are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Washington Wizards. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Allie, take it away.
Last season, Kyrie was outspoken that the Nets were missing a big piece. Brooklyn has gone from a young team that seemed ahead of schedule to one defined by big-name stars. So the question is, can the team maintain their unified culture with those big names on board? Guys?
Yeah, that's a big question, Allie. Thanks. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. In at forward, it's Brown Jr. and Hachimura. Bradley Beal's out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Bryant in at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's James Harden. And it's Irving in at the point. Boy, Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Ooh, talent indeed. And having a talented backcourt is a recipe for success in the NBA.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Brown and Hachimura up at the forward. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving in at the point guard position.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here's Brooklyn. Here's Irving. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Hits the three-point bomb.
A great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, G.A. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
And here is Irving. After the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Oh, man, brushing off the defense with ease. Durant is no stranger to being played with physicality.
Westbrook makes it off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Harden's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Beal gets it to go.
But the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
To the inside. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Harden.
And Harden is deadly in the pick and roll sets, whether he's shooting or passing. The D knows they're in trouble when he's involved.
Bryant with a screen for Beal. And Jordan sends it back. They retain possession. Irving kicks to KD. A three ball. Knocks down the three ball. Durant's got 5 now.
Look, what are you supposed to do against Durant? There's not much you can do.
Beal with a screen on Irving. It's Westbrook with the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Jordan and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
This is what a leader does. Good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
And there's the drive, and the shot goes down. Beal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
He gets that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Harden, and that one good. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
4 seconds left, and the layup is up and in. Durant's got 7.
The ability Durant has to score inside, it puts him over the top when you're talking about the NBA's best offensive player.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Wizards. They lead by a bucket. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day? And how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Travis Berton's out there with Bryant. Then it's Avdia. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
A guy I view as the ultimate competitor. Westbrook's effort level is second to none, and it lifts his entire team.
Hits it from three-point range. He's got 10. And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Lopez is checked in. That one drops for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the target.
He uses his finesse to get flashing. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
He brings it up for Washington. There's the pick. Left side, Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
And there it is for him.
I like how fast Beal gets his jump shot off. Not allowing the D any time to read.
Here's Durant.
Oh, wow. Oh, and look out. KD is just hurting everyone's feelings with that slam. Simply amazing.
Outside Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. From deep three-point range, that's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Passes it to Wagner. 32 seconds left in the first half. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Outside Beal from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, you got to admire how gifted a shooter Beal is. He can drain long shots even from way outside.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Washington. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime. Very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Now Westbrook. He's got 13. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Wooten in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
For a big, Hachimura moves fluidly. I mean, don't underestimate his ability to beat defenders off the dribble.
Jordan finds KD. Harden outside from deep three-point range. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court.
Well, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Here's Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. And he makes you pay for sending help.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack.
You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from James Harden. Outside, Beal. Westbrook a screen on Harden. Beal dishes to Westbrook. No good from outside. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's Jordan on the wing. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Defensively, superb anticipation on the block.
Here's Irving. Lopez with the block.
Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wildly strong defender who sends shots back with authority.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Beal, the pass to Westbrook. Wide open look. And that's good for 2. For 3, Westbrook. But he gets it back. Smith outside, launches it, drills the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 now.
This is the one area Smith must continue to work on. I love seeing him knock down the 3-ball, expanding his range.
Durant, the pass to Jordan. Oh, what a beautiful block.
Did you see that? Great.
I got yours.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They set the pick. Here's Durant. Buried from 15 feet out. 18 points for him.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Smith outside. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Not lacking assertiveness inside. Westbrook terrific at taking initiative and forcing the D's hand.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And the Nets making a change here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so it's the Washington Wizards. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Rui Hachimura. Bryant is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Ish Smith, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Harden outside. Nailed from three-point land.
He's got his first three of the game. Took more than a half to do.
Smith with it, picked up by Brown. Here's Hachimura. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard.
We talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Hachimura, no good. That's trailed by 12. The drive by KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
On the loose, Durant's been spectacular tonight, showing off the full arsenal.
Harden against Smith. He takes it in. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving finds Green. Harden with it. From outside the arc. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Harden. KD's got 23.
Logs his first three of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Beal, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. From past the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Knocks down his second three of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Pass to Hachimura. Beal against Harden. And here's Brown outside. Oh, they get it back. Hachimura, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 4. A nice shot by Irving.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Washington's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure...
Outside Westbrook. A floater. And Durant sends it back.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half. And Beal kicks to Bryant. Outside Westbrook. They get it back. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
Harden outside. 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Drills the elbow jumper. Westbrook's got 22 points.
No, you better defend Westbrook aggressively. I mean, as we can see, he's just too consistent a shooter not to.
Durant against Berton. And here is KD.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Harden outside. Irving from long range. That one, no good. And Washington the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Westbrook, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
There's Beal with the three. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 1. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. Yes!
I like the way Durant sizes up what is available in the pick and roll. Saw that he had the space and he finished it off.
Get through.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, off target. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
We just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
Ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Yeah. I'm on the road to glory. I'm on the road to glory high. I'm on the road to glory. I'm on the road to glory high. I'm on the road to glory. I'm on the road to glory high. I'm on the road to glory. Hey, what's CBO?